Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin market as usual. So in general, the short-term upside performance that we have discussed in previous video have been completed. So market has touched the target 2740 and actually right now is calling around the level just because this level is a strong resistance. And as you understand, the overall background that we have right now on financial markets are not really very supportive for the further upward action. Just because rate decision, although it was flat, but the Fed comments were more or less hawkish, and you could see by yourself what's going on right now on the 10-year yield. So it is moving low, it is moving higher. And in such an environment, whereas actually I would say that we almost have the 6% level on the table, just because based on recent comments it is suggested that now 25 points move should happen in the recent in the last two meetings in November and December, and it's almost the 6% on the Fed rate. And as such, in circumstances, it is very difficult to expect from the Bitcoin some upward acceleration. I don't know, maybe if only some external news will be released on the ETF improvement or anyway any other, so maybe we could get something. But if it will stand as it is, I really have big doubts on the possible upward continuation. Even right now, after the forming of the reversal week, this week, as you can see, stands very small, and all the stuff stands inside of this trending range of this area and even range of the collapse. This is usually, guys, not the way how market turns up. You can see how usually reversal happens. What's going on usually? This by now, this is not the way how usually market behaves. Besides, nominal trend direction remains bearish, and this performance we probably could treat mostly as a second test of the strong confidence support. That's proper assessment of the current performance on the Bitcoin. On the daily chart, we approximately could make the same conclusions, because while the first bounce was really fast, that was reversed very soon. Second bounce is much slower. As you can see, it's a bit choppy action, some interruptions, some pauses in upward direction. It's more choppy and not as strong as it was right there. And mostly we could say that market now is forming some kind of this consolidation with the upper border around 2755, 2784, 85, this confluence resistance, and talk about the possible upward continuation or even that Bitcoin could keep going higher. We only after the moment of the breakout of this confluence. Until market stands below this confluence, the bearish context remains intact, despite how significantly market will fluctuate in this area. So here is not enough context to suggest that we're going to the new top and market is reestablishing upward action. At least not now. On a lower time frame, what we could say about the performance in general, market has completed, as I said, 2740 that we discussed last time. Next destination point is XOP 2484, and as you could see, this is actually the above the confluence. So to reach this level, market has to break the confluence. It will be a very decisive moment, and currently I do not see by what really tools or factors that Bitcoin could do this. In the nearest few days, we need to see what will happen around this area. If market start dropping, that will be mostly bearish situation and suggesting that it will show at least deep retracement or even could start downside continuation. To keep bullish context valid, market should stay below the confluence and start calling below it. So as you know, as we already talked about this many times and saw it in other markets, when the market touches some important levels but not dropping out of it, just standing around it, this is bullish sign. And if we will get this type of performance from the Bitcoin, that will be relatively safe to consider another long entry. Currently, when the market stands in the confidence resistance, this is not best place for taking the long position. That's why normally it makes sense to consider some pullback. So here we see a few levels. Most probable that we will see, since this is the OP and overall background not really friendly, I would consider first level as a 26.42, 26.50 as first confluence. Next one will be 28 and 25.90 approximately, these two levels. But first we will need to keep an eye on this level, this confluence, and we'll see what will happen. That's supposedly normal, healthy pullback after the completion of the target out from the strong resistance. Besides, we have here the divergence, as you can see, with the MACD, and its target is taken out of these lows. The nearest level to these lows stands right there. So that's why supposedly this level will be the destination for a Bitcoin pullback in the nearest few sessions.